When I was a young warthog.
Reading has always been an escape for me. I know, but as cliched as that sounds, it's true. I've always been able to be absorbed in a book and have my problems resolved. I may take on the character's problems, but mine would be gone. But where did it all begin? The earliest book I can remember having read to me is Daddy Loves Me by Donna Warren, one of those cardboard flat books that every little kid gets. It came out the year I was born, so I probably had it read to me from the year I was born until I could read it myself. I started reading when I was about 3, thanks to this, and I think that impressed my teachers when I got to kindergarten. Elementary school for me was at Lake Forest Elementary, and kindergarten was a big year in reading for me. I found books like Brown Bear, What Do You See?, illustrated by Eric Carle, and I impressed my teachers with my ability to already read so well. The Very Hungry Caterpillar was one of my favorite books. Eric Carle, honestly, is one of the main people who inspired me to be the artist I am today. So after reading every one of the books that he illustrated that I could get my hands on, I began to look for more. That's where it all really started for me. Lake Forest's reading program was strong and pushed students to be the best that their abilities could get. We had accelerated reading, which was a scale of what kind of books a student could read, and we got points for reading books of higher than our level. We would take a test on the book to prove we read and understood it, and then we could move up a level. We also had reading logs, where we kept how much time we read and what level books they were. The more books we read, the further we got to move around the world. Each continent represented a level of how many minutes and hours a student had put into reading. The further you got, the more prizes you got. The prizes would be pencils, stickers, or slinkies, silly things that little kids like. But enough incentive to give an elementary school kid to read more. By the time I graduated elementary school, I was already reading at a high school level. Fast forward a few years past middle school to high school. Why skip middle school? Because all middle school was 3 years of me in the library reading every book I could get my hands on. High school was where I was challenged, handed books by English teachers and told to read them whether I liked it or not. This is where I have been forced to read outside my realm of comfort and personal preferences. This is where I have grown most as a reader. But the thing is, I'm still growing. I've still got so much to read, so many authors to discover, and so many characters left to fall in love with and cry over. So many books to throw across the room because I hate the endings, or books to cry over for hours because it is indeed over.